I drank the viral Oatzempic Smoothie every morning for a week after seeing it go viral everywhere. A lot of people were saying that this was the magic cure for weight loss. Some said it made them forget to eat for hours. Others said it was like flipping an off switch on their appetite. It was all over my feed. So obviously I had to see what all the fuss was about and put it to the test myself. Here's exactly what happened, and hopefully this will help you figure out whether this is something you should try for yourself. So the name Oatzempic is a play on Ozempic, the weight loss shot. The name Oatzempic stuck because people claimed it worked like the real deal without the injections or a doctor's visit. Oatzempic is a natural alternative and made in a blender with 3 things you probably already have in your kitchen. The recipe is as simple as it gets. Half a cup of oats, 1 cup of water, juice from half a lime. Blend it, drink it. Try not to gag. There's no sugar, no fruit, no protein, just sour, soggy oat water in a glass. It's meant to be taken first thing in the morning, ideally when you're still groggy enough to not fully realize what you're about to do. Day 1, I followed the recipe to the letter, blended it, took a sip, and immediately regretted not adding at least a banana. The taste? Imagine if oatmeal had a midlife crisis and tried to become a detox drink, but surprisingly I wasn't hungry for hours. That's likely because oats are full of soluble fiber, especially something called beta-glucan. This fiber swells up in your stomach, slows digestion, and keeps you feeling full. Think of it like edible sponge material. On day 2, I was still curious, so I drank it again. Still no flavor upgrades. And once again, it kept me full until about lunchtime. But by then, I started noticing something weird. I was tired, my brain felt foggy, and my energy was running on empty. No surprise, oats and lime juice might fill you up, but they're missing a few small things, like protein, healthy fats, and basically every other nutrient your body actually needs in the morning. See, breakfast isn't just about feeling full. It sets the tone for your whole day. You need real fuel, not just a stomach filler. This smoothie gives you about 150 calories, some fiber, a little bit of carbs, and a splash of vitamin C from the lime. But there's no complete protein, no fats to help you absorb key vitamins, and no real substance to keep your blood sugar steady. And if you're someone who normally wakes up hungry, trust me, this won't cut it for long. By the 3rd day, my mood was off. I was cranky and sluggish. I was skipping my usual eggs and toast or smoothie bowl in favor of something that looked like gray paste. Not a good trade, and if you're wondering, no, my jeans didn't suddenly start fitting better. My body was just confused. Experts have been warning about this trend too, especially for teens. Yassi Ansari, a registered dietitian with the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, pointed out that teenagers need more calories and nutrients because their bodies are still growing. When you start replacing full meals with just oats and lime, you're setting yourself up for deficiencies in iron, calcium, vitamin D, and protein. And even if you're an adult, living off this kind of meal every day isn't doing your metabolism any favors. When your body doesn't get what it needs, it slows everything down to save energy. That means you burn fewer calories, feel more tired, and are more likely to binge later when your hunger catches up with you. Here's where the Ozempic comparison really falls apart. Ozempic is a medication that mimics a hormone called GLP-1, which tells your brain you're full and slows down your stomach. It literally changes how your body processes hunger and insulin. Oatzempic, on the other hand, is just a cup of oat water with lime juice. It doesn't talk to your brain, it just sits in your gut like a dense oatmeal balloon. On day 4, I had enough. I still drank the smoothie, but I added a hard-boiled egg on the side. That one egg gave me real protein, healthy fat, and vitamins like B12 and choline, things your body actually needs to run well. Suddenly, I didn't feel foggy. I wasn't dragging. I wasn't thinking about food constantly by 11 a.m. That egg made all the difference. By day 5, I upgraded again. This time, I made a real smoothie. I still used the oats, but I blended them with unsweetened almond milk, frozen banana, a scoop of Greek yogurt, and a little cinnamon. I even threw in some chia seeds for fiber and omega-3s. It was thick, creamy, and actually tasted good. Plus, I stayed full for hours and I felt like a functioning human again. If you're still curious about trying the trend, here's how to do it without wrecking your energy or nutrition. First, keep the oats. They can be great, but instead of just water, use a liquid with some nutrients. Almond milk, oat milk, or even regular milk will add a creamy texture and a little more substance. Second, always add a protein source. Greek yogurt, protein powder, tofu, or even silken tofu if you're vegan. Third, add fruit like frozen banana, blueberries, or mango to make it taste like a real smoothie and not oatmeal that lost its will to live. Finally, throw in some healthy fats. A spoonful of peanut butter, some flaxseed, or a few almonds will go a long way. If you want something savory instead, ditch the smoothie entirely. Try whole grain toast with avocado and an egg, or Greek yogurt with berries and granola, or even a breakfast burrito with scrambled eggs, beans, and spinach. You're better off with real food that makes you feel good, not just temporarily full. I get why the Oatzempic trend blew up. It's simple, it feels clean, and it gives fast results, or at least the illusion of them. But just because something goes viral doesn't mean it's healthy. A lot of these trends are just repackaged crash diets with cute names. They promise fast fixes, but they ignore what your body actually needs to stay healthy, energized, and strong. Skipping meals or starving your body in the name of weight loss isn't sustainable. It might work for a week, but long term, it just messes with your hunger cues, slows down your metabolism, and usually leads to more weight gain down the road. Balance is boring, I know, but it works. So if you want to use oats as part of your breakfast, awesome. They're affordable, full of fiber, and easy to use. Just don't stop there. Add some protein, healthy fats, and real flavor. Make your breakfast something your body actually wants, not just something TikTok told you to choke down. By the end of my week, I wasn't mad at the oats. I was mad at how misleading the trend was. It turns out Oatzempic isn't dangerous on its own. It's just incomplete. It's like building a house with just walls and no roof. It might hold for a minute, but eventually it's going to fall apart. What worked for me was taking the idea, using oats for fullness, and turning it into something real. A smoothie with oats, banana, almond milk, Greek yogurt, chia seeds, and a little cinnamon. That's breakfast. That's something I can enjoy and still feel good about later. That's sustainable. So sure, try the trend if you want, but upgrade it. Your body deserves more than just oat sludge and good intentions. Give it real food, real fuel, and a breakfast that actually gets you through the day, not just through the first wave of TikTok hype. What do you think about the Oatzempic trend? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe while you're there.